Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we are in a town called Clermont, Florida, and we are going to be waterproofing and protecting a pool. And this is a neat little town because it's full of hills. It's hard to believe in Florida that there's hills, but let me show you out back, show you what we're going to do. So back here in the back, the homeowner's already done quite a bit of excavation back here, trying to relieve the problem. But remember I said the hills? You can see tremendous hills here. Really neat little town. You can see why people move here. But this hill, the water's just pouring down this hill. You can see how steep it drops off. And what it's doing is undermining the pool. And of course it's also flooding up over. And just, every time it rains hard, they've got to clean that pool deck and the pool and their spa, which they're not even using right now. Or maybe that's a planter, but anyways. So what we're going to do is gravel perforated pipe. We'll bring the gravel to grade. From back in that corner, the line will come all the way around, all gravel. Come around the entire pool on this side. And then we'll put a T on it right here. And we'll bring 4-inch solid out where he's already started the line. Go much deeper because we need really good fall to get it down there. And of course we'll just discharge, right out to the sidewalk. And you can see the hill, how it drops off. There's probably 4 feet from where I'm standing to the sidewalk. I brought the trencher, but utility locators, always call them. I have an email that says no conflict. What that means is they say there's nothing in the way. But yet you can see, the 2 boxes, that line, those lines come straight over. And of course they come right here. So we have to hand dig that across that area. Pretty simple job. A real good job for the do-it-yourselfer. I'm surprised this homeowner, he dug all that trench. You can see what I'm talking about. He dug all this, but he just stopped. Maybe he was overwhelmed, I'm not sure, but he just has 50 more feet, and he could have probably finished this job himself. But a real good job for you guys if you want to give this a try. Easily do it, probably take you a day. Materials, maybe 600. I still recommend a pump as usual, but they do have good gravity. So we're going to go ahead and put the gravity in, see how well that works, go from there. So this is actually a family-owned company, and they're actually opening one in Sanford, which is pretty good. It's real close to where we are. As you can see, that's 1-inch stone, and it's limestone. And it works really, really good. We're getting a couple of yards of it. But they have a great selection here. In case you're out here, this is Clermont. If you happen to be in Florida and you want to get some gravel yourself in this area. Very nice people, family owned. I met the daughter, the dad. I met everybody, even the loader. So yeah, always look for family owned companies if you can, because they do a really great job of taking care of you, their customer. They want you to come back. And the yard, you can see it's pretty good size. We may actually come back and get more. There's a lot of gravel on this job, so. Okay, so we're going to use a batter board to hold that sand back while we put some gravel in here. Let's. So I know it's bright, it's hard to see these things, but you can see we've got our fabric here. You see it? And we're going to go ahead and get a base of gravel down in there. We made a batter board to hold back this excess soil, and we'll pull all that off the hill and backfill to here. Then we'll put gravel perforated pipe through there with a couple catch basins. And I know it's hard to see because that sun's so bright behind me, but yeah, you can see the fabric. We're going to get our gravel down in there, and then the pipe and some more gravel, bring it all the way back to grade. So you can see we just need to get a base of gravel, a couple inches, and then I'm going to lay some pipe and add our catch basins, and then we'll bring gravel back to grade. Grade is actually about right here. It's a little bit high, but this is an excess pour for that fountain or whatever that is. So we need one more barrel of gravel for the base, and you can see we have a base of gravel. And then we lay our perforated pipe. This is slotted pipe. That means it has holes all the way around it. And again, we're going to cover all that with gravel. We'll fold the fabric back over. We're going to put more gravel on top of that. because we want it to look good. It's just going to perk and fall right through the fabric. Slows it down a lot with this fabric, but it should still work really good. And if you look carefully, see where the catch basin is, it's just below. That's the grade of most of the pool. This is a fountain, so this overpour here, they brought it up 6 inches, but this is perfect all the way back. And you can see right here is the end of our base of gravel. Bringing another load back, we'll fill all that up and continue. We'll put another catch basin at the corner, and then just around the corner again we'll put another catch basin, because the bulk of the water comes from this corner of the yard, and the homeowner tells me it all pours directly into here. So we want immediate surface water collection, which is what the gravel does, but the catch basin actually works even better. Okay, so we've got about half of the back filled with gravel. You can see we've got our fabric here. See the base underneath. Then you see the gravel brought up to the grade. This is grade, not here. So we want to make sure we get a lot of gravel in there. And then as that water comes down the hill, it just drops directly into the gravel down to the bottom. Okay? Water has to hit the bottom of the trench, and then it floods upward through the holes of the pipe. And of course that's carried away. Got the catch basin. We've got a base of gravel coming through. And then I switched over to the styro rock over here because a lot of water is going to come over here. This stuff works really good. It collects way more water than you think, much more than gravel perforated. So as water comes down the hill, it's going to flood through the gravel. It's going to really get picked up right here. And then we'll turn with the T. We've got solid pipe that runs all the way out to the street. So being real careful, we're taking this heavy load of gravel, one more, maybe two, to get back there. Check, see if you can keep that fabric open for them. And we're almost there on the gravel portion of it. There we go. That thing's heavy, and we're standing on a hill. Just going to see if we can show you what we're doing here. A lot of butts in the way, but you can see. Fill that up to grade. Then we come back this way a little bit, pour some more. Several men operation. So yeah, if you're doing it yourself, I suggest you use a bucket rather than try to use the barrel like this, because the barrel's pretty heavy. So loading up this barrel with gravel, taking it back up. Went ahead and finished the install of the discharge. You can see that little green grate right down there. That's all secure, and we're ready to backfill. And what's really amazing is we got Spectrum out here so quick. That's just amazing. How'd you do that?
Oh, I don't know. They do it. They just send me out.
So remember, I got 2 yards of limestone. It's 1 inch. We should have just enough to finish that in the back. He's repairing that cable. That was really quick. That's amazing.
How fast we came out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready to switch. That's a good selling point, you guys. This is Spectrum, and I mean, maybe an hour and a half since the homeowner called. That was pretty quick. And it's also a good service too, by the way. But yeah, you can see it's all installed all the way. We got some easy flow, the styro rock, and they're just finishing bringing that gravel to grade. And then everybody will take a break, and we'll go ahead and move a lot more soil, because you can see yeah, here we go. Looking real good back here. But where that piece of wood is, we need to backfill this whole area to help hold that gravel in place. And then he's going to put a stone retention wall where Matt's standing to help keep all the soil from coming down the hill. That's real important as well. But yeah, we're almost there. We should have just enough gravel. If not, we'll go get more. It's just that simple. And Jason's backfilling a little bit over here because it's caving in where we bring the wheelbarrow through. Things that, I'm telling you these things just because it's things that you will find on your job if you try to do it yourself. All the things that we do, even though there's a crew, you'll do all these things just by yourself. And remember, don't forget about live help. The video consultation via Skype or FaceTime. Just sign up online. Okay, so we've got it all, filled with gravel, catch basins installed, and as that water comes down the hill, we took this soil to backfill the huge trench this guy had out here. We needed to fill that up, so we dug a small retaining trench there to help that water, slow down the hill. He's going to put some retention walls up here to help stop that water. We went ahead and dug a small trench across the top of his hill to help divert some of that water, and you can see we've got it all here. That water, as it comes down the hill, will drop directly into the gravel, hit the bottom of the trench, flood up into the holes of the pipe. The other interesting note is that most places in the country now, you've got daytime highs in the 70s, maybe even in the 60s. Well, we're at 92 right now. Welcome to Florida. This is the Sunshine State. And you can see these guys sweating, me too, if you saw me on that. But yeah, welcome to Florida. Don't forget about live help, video consultation via Skype or FaceTime. It's just $50 per session, and I promise you I can answer any question you have, help you design a system, help with materials, project planning, and even possibly some labor, depending on where you are. So sign up online and we'll get you in the schedule. Usually takes about 2 to 3 days now, and the session usually lasts 20 to 30 minutes. It doesn't last very long. I can answer any question you have. Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day. So don't forget about live help, video consultation via Skype or FaceTime. We can actually use any app. We can use Messenger, WhatsApp. There's all kinds of apps out there that we can do video consultation. It's just $50 per session, and I promise you that I can answer any question you have, help with project planning, materials, and possibly even labor.